Barking at strangers, leash reactivity towards other dogs, jumping up on people, lunging at children, not being able to recall your dog or chasing things unnecessarily with no control over them, not being able to walk them in public, food aggression, and a lot of those reasons are what manifests into where the dog essentially gets unmanageable to the point where they feel it's just better for everybody to surrender the dog. 3 million plus dogs are surrendered to shelters across this country every year, when I would say that most of them it's unnecessarily. What I want to do is revolutionize the way we as a society communicate and live with our dogs, in terms of really educating your average everyday dog owner of how to truly raise and train your own animal. My name is Mike RItland, owner of Tricos International, founder of the Worry Dog Foundation, and creator of Team Dog online training community. I've spent over 15 years breeding, raising, training, and importing dogs of different working capacities in a host of different environments. What I find is that when dogs don't understand, they either get into trouble, they default to whatever that behavior that you don't want to have happen, and because of that, it frustrates owners. And so when you have a frustrated owner and a confused dog that doesn't know what the expectations are, you really have a recipe for disaster. And unfortunately, that's what happens with most households with their dogs. They have absolutely no idea what their expectations are, and we have to show them, we have to teach them that. The problem is that you can't explain anything to a dog, you have to show them. And the way that you show them is through reinforcement and through nonverbal communication, coupled with building that relationship and that bond. This program is for everybody. It's not just for a specific breed or a rescue or shelter dog. It's not for just puppies. It's not, for any specific category or genre of dog out there. Teaching your grandmother's Labradoodle to stop jumping on people, or a high-end explosive detection dog for federal law enforcement, the process in which we get from A to B is essentially the same. It's just the medium is different. I've had 70-year-old grandmothers that are out training with their dogs using clickers and treats and balls on tugs, and they're getting out there exercising and having a blast with their dog, and they've never done it before. Most people find that it's a lot easier than they thought it was to be able to train their own dog and not have to rely on somebody else to do it for them. And they also find very quickly that the impact that it has on the dog is much more powerful doing it yourself. With this program, there's a multitude of benefits that the dog is going to get out of it, and not just the dog, the owner as well. The bond and relationship that you have with that dog it is going to be magnified enormously, because it really focuses on that as kind of a benchmark foundation for everything else. And what you'll see is a level of interaction and desire for engagement from your dog that you have not experienced before. If you and your dog aren't where you want to be, come join the revolution.